Hey guys, welcome back. I'm at the butcher here in Saint Denis. I'm about to sell a bunch of stuff out of my satchel. This is exciting. I also just got to level 25, and so I can finally dual wield, which is just a cool level to be at. So, anyways, here, let's go to the butcher here, and I just want to check prices on things. I have a ton of stuff in this satchel, so I'm just curious, like, as they try to rebalance prices, just kind of what different things look like, and start to figure out what's worth it, what's not worth it. If you're hunting, just strictly trying to be as efficient as possible and make as much money as possible in the short amount of time. So, shortest amount of time. But anyway, so I'm going to just go through here. As you can see at the bottom, I've got one of 77. So I'm loaded up on stuff in here. There's just, I've been all over the map in every territory and hunted everywhere. So I'm going to just go through and sell them. You can see at the bottom, or I'm starting off, I guess, at the top with $1,220.68. So I'm not necessarily going to narrate through the entire thing as I sell them, unless there's something that's particularly, like these vulture feathers. I was surprised, $1.20 a piece. But anyways, I'm just going to start selling them, and then you can always pause it or go through the video again to see some of this stuff if you're curious, different things, what they're worth to hunt and sell. So here we go. Yeah, so sometimes I feel like these perfect pelts should be worth more. But I've got 10 of these for only $4. Seagull feathers, only 30 cents a piece. Those little birds are not necessarily worth it. Pelican feathers, that's pretty good. I mean, $1.20 a piece. They're so easy to get. Shoot birds down and collect their feathers. A robin is 60 cents. I feel like these eagle talons should be worth more. Okay, so a largemouth bass is $2. I think the largemouth bass, it's worth it now. Fishing is still definitely worth it to get money quickly, but you want to go to an area that has more than just like one kind of fish, and where you can collect the bass, trout, and salmon. And but you most likely will be able to find a location that has salmon or trout that also includes bass. So then you can get it all at one time, and then at least you're leaving with over $40. So that's $20 for those. That's pretty good. Badger claw, 25 cents. These woodpeckers, 60 cents. I was just using the varmint rifle, so the armadillo skins, $1.10. These feathers, $1.20 a piece. I mean, that's pretty good. Like, bird feathers are definitely worth. So $15 for 10. That's really good. Bison horns, 75 cents. Like, some of this stuff, it does feel like it should be worth a little more. The iguana skins, $1.15. Turkey feathers are only 45 cents a piece. Chicken feathers are definitely not worth picking up. Owl feathers are, though, $1.50. Owls are just probably a little more rare to find. A bear claw. There are places bears tend to spawn quite a bit. The gamey bird meat is best used for crafting, really, not really selling. Bluegill. Again, you can pick up bluegill if you find, if you have a good fishing spot for trout and bass, and then also just pick up bluegill while you're there and just kind of load up. These hawk feathers are definitely worth it, $1.50 a piece. Now you can carry 20 of these, so that's worth it, because it's usually pretty quick to stock up on that kind of meat when you're out hunting. perch you'll kind of catch in the process of going for bass sometimes if you're using bread or worms or something else. These little crabs are on that island off of roads. If you need to hunt, like, if you're trying to hunt all, you know, get the award for like 100 animals killed, you can find some unique animals there, including that crab. These elk antlers are probably worth it to collect while you're out hunting. $1.35. It doesn't really take too long to collect that many. These are not worth it. They're mainly probably best used for crafting. Yeah, these antlers again. Might as well just load up on them. Every like $10, every $20, it helps. Those little songbirds aren't really worth the effort. Yeah, so here's another smallmouth bass, $2 a piece. That's fishing hole will have, you'll be able to get those with largemouth bass, with a trout, and you know, just over the course of just fishing for a little while, you'll really load up with money. Birds though, you know, a flock of birds, if you have a good bird spot, you can load up on XP pretty quickly. So the birds, other than some of those birds, the feathers are worth a lot. The other birds are just not worth anything, and they're not necessarily worth it to get for selling, but you can get a lot of XP if you have a flock of birds or a few flocks of birds flying by, and you can just shoot them all down quickly. I think he's not selling anymore. Like, what's going on? Kind of froze up. Yeah, let me try to get back in there. Alright, there we go. So those are perfect skins there, $1.25. It would take a long time to collect 10 of those if you were hunting in the desert. That wouldn't be worth the time. So trout definitely those are still a really good way to get money quickly in this game. $25 for 10 at a good trout spot. You know, I've got a video on that. It's you can check it out, and you can quickly there. So you could end up with $45, and then some of the smaller fish. It's kind of glitching on me a little bit. Some of the smaller fish added in. I mean, you could easily get over $50 pretty quickly by fishing. I'm down to what, less than 10 things to sell. Yeah, these condor feathers are $1.50 a piece. Those are worth it. It's kind of glitching. I guess he's not used to someone coming in and selling this much. The rock bass, that's just $1 a piece. 75 cents for big game meat. Let me kind of go out and come back in again. These eagle feathers are $1.50. Those are worth it. Come on. I'll just try to single click on stuff if that triangle's, the sell all isn't going to work. It's just kind of glitching on me. I want to get the rest of this sold, and then this will only take a second, hopefully, if it doesn't, if it just could stop glitching on me. And then I'm going to run over here, the fence, because I have, I think I'm loaded up on jewelry and stuff to sell too. I just want to get rid of all of it right now and start fresh. Cents a piece. Salmon, of course, another good way to make money quickly. As you can see, out of all this stuff, the fish and then some specific kind of birds, their feathers are worth a lot. The fish are still, though, like, you know, you can find spots where you can get birds, where they tend to spawn more often than not, but you'll find yourself running around a lot, hoping that you can find one of those spots. And I still think fish are the way to go. Come on. This guy's just not buying my stuff. So I'm up to 1571 already. I started at 1220. If this dude would just hurry up and buy the rest. Come on. There we go. I've got like a little over maybe 30 bucks more still of stuff to sell. And then I'll head down the road and sell the rest of everything I have. Let me just give it a second to like, there we go. No, that didn't work. I was hoping that would work. I mean, that stuff's only 30 cents. All right, here we go for 115. What it? Oh, so I have 10 perfect rabbit pelts. I just shoot those as they run in front of the horse. I didn't even know I had those. Here we go. And duck feathers, only 30 cents a piece. Those aren't really necessarily worth it. But again, shooting the ducks, you get a lot of XP. So, come on. Hopefully this will do it. There we go. So I think I started with 71 items, different items to sell, and now nothing. Ready to go hunting again. All right, let's just head down the street real quick and finish selling everything, and then see how much I had total. But I have a lot of jewelry, I think, that I've gotten collected over traveling all over the map, trying to find every location you can get jewelry at, where it respawns. Okay, here we go. Now this guy's just back in here. Alright, so I don't have as much jewelry, but they only let you carry like 5 of each one, so you can't really like cash in big time on jewelry. And plus, it's just, you know, platinum chain necklace, only $250. For a salmon, it just seems like it should be worth 10 times that, honestly. Same with it, like a platinum band. It's always worth it to pick up the jewelry when you're in a cabin, but it's not a quick way to honestly make money. I think $250 was the most expensive item in there. Oh, there we go. The platinum pocket watch is $325. That's ridiculous. $1625 total though, if you have 5 of them. It's kind of glitching up again here where it won't let me sell everything again. Let me try this again. Up to $1675. Come on. Ridiculous. It just keeps glitching. If you go out, like if it does that to you, you just go out, go back in, and then it should sell the first thing you try to sell. And you may just have to jump back out and jump back in. Let's try it again. We'll just have one more watch. He doesn't want to. Oh, there we go. So I'm at 1680. I think that's about 460 bucks worth of stuff. So anyways, that's the price of a ton of different things. I was all over the map hunting. I wanted to do that, collect as much as I could, and then come and sell it, see how much I would get. And you know, they dropped the price of fish, but I still think, after looking at all those prices, I still think fishing is a really good way to go. It's a lot of fun to do too. There's so many spots on the map, all over the map, honestly, to fish, where you can, you know, you can try new spots all the time and find great spots. So I've got a couple videos on it. I'll probably put out some more. I've found some other good spots too to go, just for having a variety of places to check out and see. So thanks for watching though, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope it was, you know, valuable. And don't forget to subscribe. I'll see you guys later. Take care.